Oh, hi. Okay. Yeah, I wanted you to explore my favorite software and some of the experiments that I've done, and that is onshape. As you can see, it's onshape. This video is not yet the introduction. It's more like to get you excited about what you can do, what are the cool stuff you can try, the cool stuff I've tried, and inspire you to do what I've done. And as you can see, this software, what I wanted to see is like how well does it do for abstract shapes, and that's usually what I wonder. Is like beyond the mechanical stuff and gears and things like those, what other shapes can you make? Can I design a cup? Can I design some everyday product? So I tried a cup. My skill level was not the best, so I made a few mistakes here, as you can see. As you can see, some of the things didn't work. Yeah, like either the loft or the sweep, one of those didn't work. So as you can see, those are up here. This is a sweep, this is a loft. We're going to discuss in the other tutorials on what is that and how does it help you, how do you use them, and how does it work. So for now, I'm just getting excited. So that is one. Then another thing you can do is you can do a drawing. So extract a drawing from that. So you can see it from the top, just the profile view, side, another side, and then there's a plan view, the perspective kind of view, and you can even add details of like your name, designer, whatever, all those things that we had to do, like what's so difficult when we were in school of engineering, and wow, all that. And let's look at another part that I experimented with. Another thing you need to know, this software is fully online, so you need to have good internet connectivity. So as you can see, my internet connectivity is fluctuating, so the loading is taking longer. So here I wanted to design a vase, a vase where you can put like flowers and all that. So I tried to go like for the most abstract shape I could think of, and with this I played around with things we call planes, creating different planes, different sketches on different planes, and then playing around with something called loft and shell. Then of course there's material properties. You can edit color, opacity. So like for this one, you can see it's very blue, and maybe you're like, oh, it's too blue, let's change it up, let's make it purple, let's make it red, let's make it green, wow. So all that, and you can actually customize even the color here, as long as you know it's hexadecimal value, and you just place it here, it will work wonders. Those are some of the artistic things that excite me about this software. Another thing I tried was this thing over here. I cannot describe what it is. I just wanted to play around with hexagons and planes, so that's what I came up with. But mainly I think I was trying to create a tree stump. I have no idea. Wow. Here I was trying to screwdriver, look at that beautiful detailed thing. Yeah, so as you're learning about the software, I recommend you pick an everyday object that you can look at and try to capture all the detail using all the tools and tricks that I'm going to be teaching you in the other videos. So look at this, look at the corners, look at the detail in like all through. So still with this, I played around with like planes, like 5 different planes, different profile plane, and there's the idea of loft. There's things like fillet, which we're gonna find out what they are and how we can use. Of course, there's like extruding, all this chamfer, all those things we're gonna look at in the upcoming learning journey. So the next one, big reveal, ta-da, nothing. Wow. Yes. So this is another drawing of the screwdriver. Shows you the different views of it. The next one, if your internet is faster, definitely you will to load faster. this was supposed to be a plate, like those plastic snack plates. So there was one I was looking at that time. I was having a snack and I said, let me try and replicate it on this software, see how well it does. So you see this little circle over here. I was playing around with something called circular pattern, which you will find up here, yes, so these are patterns, so you can either do a linear, circular, or curve pattern. So those are some of the things you can play around with, which is pretty cool. So this was supposed to be one of those pencil holders that you put like on your desk, like those things you put things inside, and then they look like really cute depending on your favorite color. I can also like make it your favorite color. Maybe you like more bold colors, like mild colors. Wow, you can render it whichever way you want. You can make it look like glass, you can make it look opaque, everything that you can do over here. So after designing this, I asked myself, what if I put more curves to it? How would I still be able to do the side holes? And I would like you to comment and tell me whether it's something you want to learn how to do. And here's the part. So I wanted to create a dustbin. I just looked at the dustbin. I was like, wow, it looks simple, but it should be not as simple to do on a design software. And if you try this, you can be sure that it's not as simple as it looks. All these everyday objects will look around us like a spoon, for example. Can you design a spoon? Don't try to learn something complicated before you try simple stuff. So try, it could be like an aerosol can, it could be like the sugar holder. Pick an object and try and replicate it here. So that was one of the challenges I took up. Oh, then I asked myself, can I design a spoon? Well, it looks like a spoon, doesn't it? Looks spoonish, but it can look more spoonier. But yeah, so experimentation is part of learning. So yeah, you can see it has a line here, which means I was trying to do a mirror effect. Design half the spoon and then mirror it. So maybe there's another method. So I would like you to tell me what are the things that you look at here and you're like, I'd like to be able to design that, please. Then I would like to take you through how to do them. So these are just some of the things I tried, and this was me starting out on the journey of doing the desktop stationery holder. So here is a boat. This boat, I saw somebody who had designed a boat on Thingiverse, which is another place where you can find free 3D designs. If you're lazy to design and you just want to download something and print it on your 3D printer, fine. You can find it on Thingiverse, but I want to understand how to design. So I looked at somebody had designed, and I was like, let me make up my own version of it. So this is it. I even gave it a name. It's like the Titanic, So there's a lot of things that you can learn by seeing what people have done and then trying. And I challenge you to try that. So if you're ready to get started, I'm going to take you through a step-by-step of how to move from 0 to where this is at. And look at that. This is a doorknob. And the cool thing about this doorknob is that it's hollow. Can you tell? You cannot tell, can you? Now can you tell? And it's not only hollow, but it has a thread here. Like, there's so much detail. Look at that. There's a thread, and then it's hollow, and it's opaque. I don't know if you've noticed that. It's sort of opaque, so you can see the bottom from the top. That was intentional. It's not accidental. You understand? Look at that. So it's sort of opaque. We've rendered it to look almost like wood. You can still change and decide, like, I just want it to look like a glass doorknob, so I'll give it a grayish appearance. Look at that, and that works for just that gray. So you have to have a vision of what you want to design for you to be able to do it. So step one of your design journey is knowing what you want. So make sure you know what you want to design. Pick an item on your day-to-day or on, here's something I tried, this backfired, so no apologies, but yeah, I wanted to design a shoe. Maybe someday I will, and when I do I will update you, but that was, look at that. That was a mess. But then here's another thing. Here's something cool where what you can do, like you can do an assembly. So for this one I wanted to take the organizer, the stationary holder, and then put the screwdriver inside, and I managed to do that. As you can see, I can decide that this screwdriver needs to be upside down, that kind of thing. I can add more objects inside here depending on how well I can master that art, and that is awesome, isn't it? So enough talking, let's get to the doing. So this is just to get you have a vision.